God had to bring me to a very, very low point emotionally, physically, mentally, all of the to a point to where I had no choice but to sit back and deal with me. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Pretty Face, and I'm coming in with a new video. I feel like I've been wanting to upload this video for a minute and record this video for a minute, but I finally wrote down last night, and I'm like, I'm not letting it slip through my head. I'm gonna upload it because I feel like not only will it help other people, but it really will help me and myself with my healing. So yes, this video is about healing and kind of what I've learned on my healing journey and kind of just talking it out, just make it make sense, you know what I'm saying? So I've been, let's just say, like, I've been off of social media and I've been kind of to myself for a minute, and I feel like I just been going through a spiritual awakening, and I feel like God had to bring me to a very, very low point emotionally, physically, mentally, all of the to a point to where I had no choice but to sit back and deal with me and, you know, figure out what I need to heal. So these are just some things that I've learned that has helped me and is still continuing to help me as I heal, that I feel like will be an importance to you. So the very first one is triggers. I wrote down in my journal, I got my journal here, so that's probably why y'all see me looking down. But I basically wrote down triggers or a reflection of what needs to be healed. And I learned this a lot because, like I said, I got brought down to a very low point in my life. And I feel like a lot of things, like, people was just attacking me. And I felt like, you know, like, they'll say certain things, do certain things. And it was just like, okay, like, why? And I'm like, why? Like, I'm asking the universe, like, why? Like, you know, and I realized that within those triggers of what I was being triggered by, what people were doing to trigger me, you know, it allowed me to see exactly what I needed healing, because although they said certain things or done certain things, I took it a whole different way because I haven't healed a certain part of me. You know, and I just realized that, like, at the end of the day, if you feel some type of way about something somebody has done or something somebody has said, because that's a big one, you feel like people, I'm the type of person, like, I'm a big observer and I'm an empath. So I feel energy. So if I feel like something was, a shot was fired, you know, it's just like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? So I had to realize, like, okay, Jasmine, like, maybe they didn't mean it that way, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just something of how you feel on the inside. And I really had to run with that and realize, like, okay, yes, maybe it's me. Maybe these triggers are showing me, you know, that it is me. Like, it's something that I need to go deep down inside within to heal, because I'm still not over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna give y'all an example. Just like with marriage, like, a lot of people don't know, but I was married and I am divorced. And a big thing about that to me is, like, sometimes I feel like a failure because it's just like, you know, we got 2 kids and the way it ended, it was just like, damn, like, this not what I expected. But a lot of times, like, things happen in life, you know, and you just have to kind of go with the flow of what happens and realize that, you know, a lot of people in life, old school people, they can make you feel like marriage, like you need marriage, like you got a kid, why you not married? And to me, like, that's how I felt, which is another reason why I kind of got married. And it was just like, okay, am I really seeing this for what it is? You know what I'm saying? In the midst of it. And I don't want to get too deep in that because this is not what this is about. This is just a trigger that I'm sharing with y'all. So when certain people will be like, oh, you know, like say something about marriage or say something about, you know, dad being around or something like that, I would immediately be like, why would you say something like that? Or my kid's good, or you know what I'm saying? And I'd be hella triggered by it because it's something within me that was just like, that felt like a failure because my marriage didn't last. And it kind of made me look at, like, you know, the person, like, why would you say that? But it's like, shit, they speaking facts for what they saying. And that's how, you know what I'm saying? But it ended up being me and something I had to heal and realize, like, shit fucking happens and it is what it is, you know? And that's really how I end up coming to, you know, grips with it, whatever. So that's just a trigger for me. And you just have to realize, like, whatever you're triggered by is a reflection of something that needs to be healed. So if somebody is triggering the fuck out of you, low-key keep them around until you figure out what exactly is going on within yourself and how you can heal yourself. So my second one is take nothing personal. And I feel like that kind of goes into, you know, triggers, because a lot of times when people do, like, shots do be fired. Like, people do be envious, jealous, mean, mad, furious, whatever, and they do say certain things that'll make you feel some type of way. And it's like, you have to understand that people only know what they know. And a lot of times, like, I know because I'm healing now, but I realize, like, everybody not on the same journey as me, and I can't force them, or I can't make them see life how I see life. And it's just like, okay, like, and even I feel like, especially with social media, because, you know, I got a lot of followers and I've been on freaking websites and reposting and shit like that a lot. And I get some freaking hate comments a lot of the times, even if I have videos that go viral, whatever. Like, I get hate comments and it's like, damn, like, that shit made me look at myself like, damn, like, that was fucked up to say. Like, me personally, I would never go comment something hateful, mean, or anything like that on anybody comments or pictures or say anything. But, you know, like I said, a lot of times people be triggered within their own insecurity. And when you are shining a light and when you are trying to be intentional and, you know, just living, you know, with the guide and you shining, a lot of people can be triggered by that within themselves and, you know, come at you. And you just got to learn, like, don't take shit personal. Like, okay, like, this is coming from somebody that don't even have a relationship with God, or this is coming from somebody that don't even have what I'm trying to strive to get. So why would I even take what you, like, say serious? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I literally had to learn that for myself, because it's just like, damn, like, people can be hella fucking rude. And it's like, don't even take that shit personal, because who are you at the end of the day? You know what I'm saying? So, again, I feel like that kind of goes with the triggers as well, because that's a trigger on their part. A lot of people be triggered by you being a light of service of God. Like, a lot of people be triggered by you being yourself, being confident. A lot of people are triggered by these type of things because this is stuff that we, you know, they've, since childhood above, have been taught not to be and not to do. And when they see you doing it, it's just like, excuse me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's an insecurity, and you can't, there's nothing you can do about it, but just be like, okay, you're more than welcome to feel that type of way. When people come in there, it's just like, okay, like, sometimes I don't even read my comments, because sometimes, like I said, I'm an empath, and sometimes I just be like, but I don't even read, I don't engage in that type of stuff, because I feel like a lot of social media does deal with that type of stuff. So if you write a comment to me and I don't respond, it's not because I'm acting bougie. It's because I literally do not read my comments. If I do, it's something that just end up popping up for me to see. It's not something I actually go looking for. Like, I could care less about the comments. I post what I want to post, and, you know, and I kind of go from there. So the next one is going to be setting boundaries. Like, this is one of the biggest fucking things. And let me just say this disclaimer. Everybody's journey is different. The things that I dealt with as a child, you probably didn't deal with. So some of the things that I have to heal and that I've learned through healing may not resonate with you. But this is just for the people that feel me, and if you just want to hear some insight on my healing journey. So setting boundaries, I feel like is a big thing that comes in different, you know, ways or whatever. But I feel like it's something that everybody has to learn to do. Everybody needs to learn how to set boundaries, unless you're taught from a young age up, which I feel like that's the best thing about my generation, that we're becoming more conscious and aware and intentional that our kids are gonna be something amazing, because we're teaching them at a young age. Okay, yes, you can speak your mind. Yes, you can say certain things. Yes, you can, ask questions. It's okay to be this way. It's okay to deal with your emotions. This is how you communicate. Da da da. Like, I'm grateful for that. But again, setting boundaries is something big that I had to learn, because I became the type of person, as a child, I felt silence. Like, I dealt with, as a child, just kind of dimming my light. Needless to say, I didn't want to do too much. I didn't want to do too little. I did just enough, and it kind of carried on with me throughout my middle school, elementary years. Even the friends that I attracted in high school, it was kind of just like I dim my light. I never fully showed my full potential, because I'm so used to a point to where I used to identify as a shy girl. But it's like, if you really, really know me, I'm not fucking shy at all. I'm reserved because I observe. So I am reserved, but when it comes to being shy, I'm not really shy at all. It's just a personality that I took because I was so used to dimming my light and not being who I truly am on the inside, which comes with healing, realizing that was one of the things. But I had to also learn, because with dimming my light so much, I became a people pleaser. I literally just wanted to please any fucking body. Like, I thought you just had to be nice. I love, like, I'm a good person, so I love to do things for people, and I love, a lot of times niceness is not out there, and you can be kind and nice. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just to a point to where it's not benefiting you. And that's my thing. I would literally put myself in a bind trying to help somebody else out, because I felt like, that's what I'm supposed to do. And no, that's not. Like, I had to learn, you need to set boundaries. If you don't feel like talking, if you don't feel like going out, if you don't feel like whatever it is that you don't feel like doing, then you don't have to. If somebody call you and you don't feel like talking right now, you don't have to. If somebody asks you, can you do something, and you don't feel like it, you don't have to. And you know what's crazy? This affected my life so much, because like I said, I have kids, and my oldest, he's grown with me as I'm going through a healing process. So a lot of insecurities and a lot of things that I dealt with, I kind of, like I said, he grew up with me. So I had to learn. I didn't set boundaries with nobody, not even with myself. I didn't set boundaries with nobody, and even trickled over to my kids, because, I kind of became a pushover, and, I was easy to manipulate, because I just wanted everybody to be happy. I felt everybody's emotions, and I just wanted everybody to come. But I had to learn how to, okay, if I say no, I mean no. You can cry about it. You can be upset. It's okay to be upset. But if mommy says no, mommy means no. We can do it later. We can do it next time, or we can do it not at all. And I literally had to stand on that. And that was so freaking hard for me, because to see my little baby face, and he's so used to mommy saying, yes, 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 it's okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, mommy, no. It was like, no, because it started getting out of hand. And then now he don't understand boundaries. You know what I'm saying? So I had, and it's taken, even with family members, friends, everybody. Like, I literally had to just set boundaries, even with myself, and how much I give, because I'm such a giver. And I had to realize, like, Jasmine, when it's times for you to receive, are you receiving? Like, are people giving to you what you give out? And the answer to that was a big N to the O. So I had to cut off a lot of friends, family, all of that, because at the end of the day, like, what are y'all giving me? And I know people be like, well, that's user mentality. No. Let me just say this, because this is another thing that I've learned. And I know I'm going a little off the thing, but all relationships are transactional. If I can give to you, you have to be able to give to me. And this is with friendships, whatever, any type of relationship. In a relationship, we have to be able to reciprocate the energy, and whatever it is. If you can come talk to me, I should be able to come talk to you. If you want to spend money on me, I should be able to spend money on you. Like, it's just if we can confine each other, it needs to be an equal I mean, it is what it is. So we have to be able to meet each other halfway. Like, I'm tired of being the 70 and everybody else giving me what they can give, and I'm stretching it, you know. And you know what's crazy? I had to learn that because, y'all, when it comes to people, events, birthdays, or whatever, I show up. And I feel like I show up and I show out for any and everybody. And when it came to my birthday, like, I literally had to beg people to come to my birthday party. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, I give too much for me to be having to scrape around to see if a friend, oh, well, if you can't make it, I understand. No, I don't understand. No, I don't understand. Like, I had to set boundaries and realize, like, you know, I don't take it personal, but I do take it in. Like, if you can't be there for me in the ways that I need you to be there for me, then I can't be there for you anymore. And it's just what it is. Yes, I miss some of my friends. Yes, I miss some of my boyfriends. But at the end of the day, if you're not giving me what I need from you and we can't have that, then there's no point in doing it. And to me, that was a big boundary for myself as well. So again, yes, boundaries. Stand on it, period. Because that's my thing. Like, the people pleasing me just be like, okay, like, you know, they not gonna like it. I don't want nobody to feel no type of way. Like, please don't feel no type of way. And it's just like, feel some type of way. I don't care. You can be mad at me today, love me tomorrow, but this is what it is. And I stand on it. So that was a big one for me. And I feel like that's a big one for a lot of people. The next one is, okay, so this one kind of ties into that too, like setting boundaries, because I feel like another thing with me being silenced as a kid and just kind of getting a voice now, like, I had to, like, realize my communication skills. I have very, very bad communication skills. Like, because, and when I say that, it's because I would literally feel some type of way about something and never speak on it. And then when you do that, it creates something in your mind, because it's like, okay, if somebody said something and it made me feel some type of way and I didn't say nothing, now I got this in my head. Now you like to be funny. Now you like to be cute in my head. So every little thing that you do is going to add to that. It's like putting energy into that. But you could easily, I learned that you can easily be like, hey, you know, why did you say that? And you know what's crazy? Like, my relationship with my mom has gotten so much better now that I've healed. And now that I'm healing, and we're able to have a conversation. It used to be just whatever she said goes, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Even in my older age, it's just like, okay, mama, like, okay. But now we can literally sit up and have a debate, and I'm like, no, mama, like, this is how I feel. This is what it is. This is how you make me feel, and da-da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? And not us arguing, not us being disrespectful. Like, it's literally a conversation, communication, and then we let that shit go. And I've never experienced that. Even in my marriage, it was just like, I had an attitude because I felt some type of way. I couldn't speak on it because I felt like he didn't understand me. And then it was just created this and created. And it built up so much that when it was time to talk, the Taurus in me went the fuck off. And it's like, sometimes it's not even worth it. Sometimes it's literally not even worth it. And like I said, the more you don't say nothing, you hold it in, that's energy that's in you that you just continue to attract more energy of that. But if you just speak on it, let the energy out, then you literally can go on about your day. You know what I'm saying? But not saying nothing, I used to say that bad, like, damn, I should have said this. Damn, I could have, should have, would have. Like, no, we're not doing that shit no more. Excuse my language, but we're not doing it. Like, if you feel some type of way, regardless of what it is, even if you're wrong, you would never freaking know somebody's true intentions unless you ask questions, unless you communicate it. Like, it's nothing to just be like, what do you mean by that? Or can you say that again? Or, you know, I don't really like how you said that. It made me feel, you know, even if it is a trigger, it's like, okay, what exactly were you trying to say? You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, okay, if they explain it. No, of course not. That's not what I was trying to say. This is what it would, or, yeah, that was what I was trying to say. And then y'all can go, you know what I'm saying? Communicate about that and get down to the bottom of it. But yes, having a voice, speaking up, if you feel some type of way, right or wrong, you're allowed to have a voice, like, period. And that's one thing that I've learned big on my journey, is just being able to speak up. Like, there's a lot of relationships that I've let go because they've done something, it made me feel some type of way, and I literally just stopped talking to them. And in a sense, I do be protecting my peace. To me, that's how I'm saying I'm protecting my peace. And sometimes if the relationship wasn't shit, then, you know, that's okay. Or even a relationship that you've constantly said shit like, hey, I don't like it when you say certain things about my mama. And this is just an example, y'all, not personal. But I don't like when you say certain things about my mama, you know what I'm saying? Because it makes me feel like you don't like my mama. And then every time y'all argue, something is being said about your mama. That's different, because at this point, you don't care about how I feel because I've already told you this. That's different. But that goes back to setting boundaries. But just in general, having a voice, speaking up and communicating. Like, it's so simple to communicate. That can stop a lot of problems. That can stop a lot of problems if you just simply spoke up. And then last but not least, and again, like I said, a lot of this stuff probably ain't gonna resonate with a lot of people, but the people that do get it and the people that are here with me, like, taking up space. I say the best for the last, because I feel like, again, me coming from a background of being silenced, being a people pleaser, you know, not truly being my authentic self, not even knowing who my authentic self is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to sit back. Niggas don't even know. Like, I would literally be in the studio. I literally was with a fucking millionaire rapper. Like, I was with a rapper, and he never even knew I rapped. Like, this nigga never even knew I had a song. Nothing. It's just like that could have easily been an opportunity. Like, God could have been putting you in a space to create, but because, you know, you're so used to them your light, it's just like, okay, like, damn, like, am I even worthy of being, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, fuck that. Like, no, like, take up motherfucking space and don't be afraid to be big. Like, and whoever feels some type of way about that, it is what it is. Like I said, like, can't take shit personal. A lot of times people just be dealing with their own insecurities, but God sometimes be putting you in the space so that you can be the light, so that you can share the word, so that you can be that, so people can try to truly authentically be themselves as well. Like, and that's how I feel like a lot of spaces that I've been put in, I didn't like appreciate the value of the opportunity of the experience, because I was so used to just being in the background, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm ready. Like, for real. And I know when I be saying I'm ready, the universe gonna put me in some crazy spaces, but I'm just like, I really am ready, because now I know my worth. Now I know, like, to take up space. Now I know how to come. Y'all see my videos. If you go back to my first videos, a lot of them I deleted. Don't ask me why. But a long time ago, I deleted. And I spoke. But now I'm speaking with authority. Like, you got to come correct. You got to come. And I'm going to be myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm goofy, if I want to laugh, if I want to be the little gross side, hey, Dallas girl. Or if I just want to be, you know what I'm saying, a classy version of me. Like, whatever it is, like, I'm going to be that, and I'm going to take up the space to be that and take up the space to create, because I feel like you're not living. Like, what are you here doing if you just, like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So, yes, just taking up space, being your true, authentic self. But in order to learn who you truly are on the inside, in order to be in spaces and not allow people to tear you down, because people are going to try to do that, you need to heal, or at least start the healing process, so you can understand exactly who you are, exactly where you come from, why you are, why this triggers you, why your mama's your mama, why your daddy's your daddy, why you picked your boyfriends, why is your baby daddy, why your kids is your kid. Like, literally, I'm literally learning all of these things, because I watched this video where this guy said that, you know, your family is probably the most important people in your life, because it's the people that you did not choose. Your friends, your boyfriends, you chose that based off of what you know. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to, like, my ex-husband, whatever, I know that I chose him because of my worth, and at the time of what I felt like, you know what I'm saying, what what I felt like was okay, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't choose my mama. I didn't choose my kids either. I chose my kids' baby daddy. My kids' daddy, but I didn't choose like my parents, my family. I didn't choose my sister. You know what I'm saying? God chose it. So when they trigger us, it's the biggest of them all, because it's like that is definitely something deep down inside that God put you here to learn from, because that's your mama, that's your daddy, you know, and everything you go through in life is for a reason. God made it that way for a reason. Even if you don't have mom and daddies, just the people that was put into your life and different things like that are like the biggest thing. So again, I'm not trying to get too much off in it. This video always became longer than expected, but I just want to say, like, if you out there healing and you're going through a healing or even trying to heal, like, it's gonna be okay. This shit can get dark, it can get light, it can get happy, it can get sad. Like, I've been through so many emotions within the past year, to be honest. But if you see the person that I was last year compared to this person right here, mature wise, wisdom wise, confidence wise, it's so much that I have changed. And I'm so grateful for my experiences. Like, where I am now, I used to literally be like, God, like, why I gotta go through this? Why do you gotta take me this? Why I'm in it so long? Like, what like, why are you like taking it personal? And I had to realize that, first of all, everything happens for a reason. And sometimes God puts you in spaces so that you can grow. A lot of times God tears us down so that we can build a brand new foundation. And I'm open to that. I'm with that. And you know what? Another thing that I learned is that a lot of times with being controlling, we don't even see the vision for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times being where you from and where you are, you know, growing up, I never seen nobody living in no big ass mansion. You know, I seen nice houses and, you know what I'm saying, my mama had a business and shit like that, but I've never seen millionaires. And growing up and being in the spaces with millionaires, with creators, I'm talking about actors, you know, people that's been around big people, like big names, and people that has done a lot. It's just like, wow, like, you know what I'm saying? That allows me to see that you can do it. Like, you can do whatever you put your mind to. I know people that went to school wanted to become a rapper, actor, whatever, and doing popping they motherfucking shit. And I feel like for myself as well, if you know me, when I was younger, like, I was shy. I didn't like my fucking body. I didn't want nobody looking at my body. I didn't want nobody talking about my body. I didn't want nobody talking to me, period. Like, I didn't fucking like boys until like 10th grade. So, you know what I'm saying? I've always kind of been like, so now when people see me, it's just like, I'm so proud of you. Like, you're literally like you know what I'm saying? You're finally in the light, like, you know, and I appreciate that when people say that, because it's just like, yeah. But again, like, I didn't realize it until after healing and understanding myself. So yeah, I'm just gonna end this video. I hope y'all got some insight. Remember, triggers are a reflection of what needs healing. Don't take it personal. Make sure you set boundaries and take up space, period. God made you who you are. Nobody else is like you. Appreciate who you are. Appreciate God. Be grateful for what's in your life now, and be grateful for what's to come. And yeah, that's the end of the video. I'm signing out. Bye, y'all.